Good morning, and thank you for taking the time to look at this video of our recently listed Windy 32. 2006 produced, 2007 launched. Nice day today, benign conditions, light westerly, nice flat sea, a little bit of cloud cover, so I'm not going to burn my bald head, which is great. Nice day for it. So we've just left the marina. The marina is just behind us. That's Naylor Marina, where we're heading back to shortly. But we've just come out at a tick over speed. So just to report, she started very smoothly, very quickly. Everything's perfect on the dashboard. We can have a quick look at the clocks and dials before we get going. So we've got a voltmeter on the port engine, good strong voltage, all clear on the alarm system. Fuel tankage just over a quarter, which is fine. Obviously we've been ticking over from half a mile or so, so we've got 70 degrees and climbing, but that will settle at about 85, 86 degrees. Plenty of oil pressure, and the legs are fully trimmed in. Helm indicator is midships and is responding, so I can show you that. There's a little bit of left hand down, there's a little bit of right hand down, and indicator is responding accordingly. No alarms, all is well. Rev counter's all nice and steady. On the starboard engine, sorry, again, good strong voltage, no alarms, everything's as it should be. And we've got temperature broadly similar, although this one actually is slightly behind because this one is the one that heats the calorifier. Perfect oil pressure, and again the leg is trimmed in. And so I'm happy at this stage to give her a bit more gas and get her going. We are on a slightly dirty bottom. She is actually going into the lift bay shortly for a lift and a wash and to be set down, but we've taken this opportunity prior to that, so we're going to be probably losing maybe a couple of knots or so to the fact that she's just a little bit slimy underneath. But for the rest of the boat, she is a lovely piece of equipment. I rather like my Windies. So a little nod here. So I'm sure anybody who's interested in boats and uses Facebook is familiar with, they serve you up videos that they think you might be interested in. And I don't know about any of you, but I get lots of video feeds of Aquaholic, a chap called Nick Burnham. I'll give him a little nod at this moment. I salute you, sir. He leads the way, I reckon, in video presentation of boats. I can't possibly hold a candle to him, but nonetheless, the reason I mention him is not just because, you know, he's a big feature in the yachting industry, but because he has previously done one of his magnificent video tours of this very boat, this exact one, albeit he didn't take it for a sea trial like I'm about to, but nonetheless, he did a very good walkthrough of this exact boat. I think that dates back to 2018, I want to say, but on YouTube, to give him his credit, you can simply tap in, or Facebook video feed, tap in Windy 32 Grand Tornado, and the Aquaholic video tour comes up, and that's worth a watch, possibly just to see that she's held a condition well in the intervening 4 years, and she's a very good example. So with all of that in mind, we're going to squeeze on some gas, and if we take her up, we're just going to see, we've got the chart plotter is up and running, so we've got speed over ground. We're at tick over right now. She's got quite a fast tick over speed, 4.8 knots. Yeah, it's, yeah, she wants to go. So I'm going to take her up to about 1500 or just below, because I'm happy now that the temperatures are up as where they should be. We're nicely warmed up, no dramas, just squeezing on the taps. We fly by wire, just to confirm. We've got a pair of Volvo D4s, the 260 horsepower version, electronic control throttles and shifters, otherwise known as fly-by-wire, with the EVC as well. So just squeezing on a little bit of gas and just take her up to around about that 1500, just pre-turbo, just to see where she sits on a slow cruise. Yeah, so we're right around the 1250 mark there, and she's pulling 8 knots, very steady, not wasting too much fuel, fairly clean wake behind. She's going However, we're here to demonstrate the boat. So we're going to squeeze some more gas on. Let's take up to 1500, which is as high as I'd want to go at displacement speed anyway. In fact, I can just hear, yeah, so she wants to be a little bit behind on a slow speed. So let's just bring her back. So 1500 and above on this particular boat is the no-go zone. Let's just bring her back to 1400 and 9 knots. I'm going to say that's as much as we'd want to be whilst not being on the plane. So we don't want to be on the plane, so I'm going to take her up to probably 2 1/4, I'm guessing, 2, 3, and we should be planing. So let's do that. So gas on. And we're up and running. So I'm going to settle her down at 2,250. Yeah, we're well and truly on the plane. Lovely. 2,250. Level her up, trim tabs, perfect. So this is a very economical cruising speed for her. So we're right around the 20 knot mark, 2,250 RPM, smooth, steady, quiet, solid. Fantastic. So I'm going to put a bit more speed on now. Clear patch up above and up in front rather, and we'll give her a bit more gas. So everything's nice and steady on the dashboard. Temperatures are bang on, oil pressure's spot on as well. Revs holding nice and steady, very smooth, sure-footed, feels lovely. So as we can see, we're into the clearer water now, so I'm going to squeeze her up to 2.5, see what speed we get there. Oh, she wants to go. Oh, yes. There we go, so that's right around the 2.5. And we've got 24.5 knots there. Taking her up a bit more, 2,750. Oh, there goes my phone. You can always rely on my phone going off.